Morning, market snappers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. Ooh, we're getting a late start today, 9:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what happened. I thought I was ahead of schedule. Created the live stream like 35 minutes ago. Here we are, 2 minutes late. Usually we're right on the dot. Usually we're right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time getting this party started. So if you're new, awesome. Welcome. If you're returning the channel, we're going to start back with, we'll cover Bitcoin, then we'll cover the altcoins. I want to show some Bitcoin dominance, and I want to show some altcoin possible dominance in the near future. Along with, we'll look at the indices, NASDAQ, Magnificent Seven stocks, anything else that catches our eye. And then, of course, if you have any requests, put in the comments. Whether it's crypto, stock, put in the ticker symbol, all that stuff. The more details you put in and the earlier you put in the comments of what asset you'd like me to chart for you, the more likely that I'll be able to go through it all for you. So with that, good morning, everybody. Woo-wee. Help me, help you, help me. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's get these algorithms working for us over here. Matt Cohn, if BTC doesn't hold the bull market support band on a weekly close, oof. What level is that at, Matt? What level is the bull market support band on weekly close? Could always wick down as well, right? Could always wick down as well. But yeah, so this is Bitcoin, right? The last sell signal was April 24th, so about a week ago. After that last buy signal, price got back up, started to roll back over, and after that buy signal, it put in a lower high at about 66,900, 55 and 56K. Okay, yeah, I mean, I have a target lower than that, so and then of course it's always possible that it could go all the way back down the 200-week moving average. I don't think it does, but a lot of the altcoins, not a lot, some of the altcoins did go back down the 200-week moving average. I don't think Bitcoin does. That would be pretty crazy. But yeah, could wick to 50, 52. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. As of right now, pointing out that target 3 of target 4 was hit. We are talking about that this could be a possible lower high, and it would be confirmed if yesterday's daily candle closed below this pivot point, and it did. It ended up closing below it yesterday at 60,000, 700-ish, right? 60,700-ish. Before we get going, before we get too crazy into it, let's help out the algorithms over here, and let's share. So all you have to do, smash that like button, hit that repost button, whether you're on the Twitter X app or YouTube, and just throw in a little tiny comment. Like, doesn't have to be much, just something like that, whatever it is, and throw that in there. The goal would be to get like 50 likes on the Twitter X app, 50 likes on the YouTube. At that moment, maybe we'll spend a lot more time and flip the hat on backwards. So help me, help you, help me. Let's get going. So here we go. Price has hit target 3 of target 4. One thing that we've been talking about a lot is through this entire correction, number one, we weren't out of the woods yet, even when there was buy signals, right? Even when this last buy signal, we're still not out of the woods. There was 3 reasons why. Obviously, it's pretty late, but it was, if you got a candle close above 73,100, that would be the highest daily candle close ever again, right? Obviously, that would be a really late entry if you're waiting for that. Number 2 was there was never an RSI buy signal, right? There was never an RSI buy signal over here. The last RSI sell signal was March 8th. Yeah, price did go a little bit higher, but is now trending downward. And 3, there was never a MACD bullish crossover. We pointed out here. We pointed out here. We pointed out the last bearish MACD crossover, then started getting back below the 0 line, and that is bearish, right? That is bearish. Doesn't mean it couldn't have flipped back over here, but it didn't. It never crossed back over either. So there was 3 major reasons why that price might not go higher, right? Not to mention there's 4 targets to the downside. So one other thing that we've been talking about through this entire way is that one thing we've noticed that Bitcoin has not had a 30% correction since 2022. So it had 30% corrections in 2023, had 0 corrections of 30%. I'm sorry, 30% corrections in 2023 and 30% corrections in 2024. We talked about it all back in here. And if price hits target 4, that's basically a 30% correction wick to wick. So if you go the wick to wick right now, 23%, and you can see that, coming into the beginning of the target, it's about 29%, came all the way to the middle of the target, you're in that 30% range. So we expect 30% corrections along the way in a bull run. But we haven't even seen one in 2023 and or 2024. It's been basically a year and a half since we've seen a 30% correction, right? So it's been a long time. Just want to point that out. Doesn't mean it's automatically going to, but the probabilities are increasing now that Bitcoin will possibly have come down to target 4. And again, sometimes MSTR, MicroStrategy, will lead the way on hitting targets. It did to the upside, and it is to the downside. MicroStrategy yesterday hit target 3 first. Today, MicroStrategy hit target 4 first, right? So MicroStrategy price is currently down here in target 4. Another reason why, in my personal opinion, obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. Hopefully, we find some entertainment along the way. Starting to get my sea legs back under me now. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Starting to get some, and we're not just going through the charts. Let's try to get some flavor in here. Arnold, my man, longtime market sniper, and our first and only official moderator in the Discord out of the kindness of his heart. And he likes to give back to the community, and he does. And he does, folks. King Posse, good morning. Welcome back. Mark Hipskind, thank you Thanks, very helpful. You got it. Henderson Rosales, hello. Rosales. Am I rolling the R's good enough this morning? Hello, good morning. All right, so that's Bitcoin, right? So we're still looking for that really next buy the dip scenario, right? That next buy the dip scenario. We don't know where the bottom's going to be. We don't have a magic crystal ball. But if price were to come down here, right, pump back up or come back down here, and price and RSI puts in maybe bullish divergence, that might give us a signal, just like there was bearish divergence over here, right? Followed by a lower high. If we get bullish divergence followed by a higher low, that will be the higher probability. And maybe this would be adjusted out. Maybe there's some sort of price comes down, right? Puts in bullish divergence, comes up. I don't know if it'd take this long or not, but if it did, and then puts in that higher low, that would be like one of those higher probability setups where, hey, we've got bullish divergence, lower prices while RSI is putting in higher lows, right? So it's possible it takes some time to play out. Maybe it doesn't play out exactly like this. Maybe it's higher up. But the overall idea is that maybe it puts in bullish divergence similar to the bearish divergence. And then you got that higher low versus the lower high, right? So this is the lower high. Maybe you've got that higher low over here. So that's something that we would love to see. We would love to see bullish divergence and then, of course, a higher low and breaking out of a key area, getting back above the trending dots and a buy signal, right? So add all that in together, and then that would be your higher probability breakout, and the bottom is in, and that we're reversing around, and then it's up only for the foreseeable future, hopefully, right? Hopefully that would be the case. Never a guarantee, right? Never a guarantee that the top isn't in, right? So I don't think it is, but never a guarantee. So we'll see. We just had the halving event, right? On what was it, the 18th or 19th? It was a Friday. Yeah. So the 19th, we had the halving event. So kind of go through a correction, build up some momentum. for the after post halving event, and then we'll see if it breaks out that 73,100. We'll bring back the rocket ships, right? We'll bring back the rocket ships up over here. So let's see. Let's go like that. Rocket ships above here. That'll be a fun time. That will be a fun time. So if we can get back above there, we'll put on the rocket ships again. Until then, no rocket ships over there. So we'll see. We'll be looking for that next buy the dip scenario. And then we're going to be looking for rocket ships above there. And that's when it's going to get fun. That's when it's going to get fun. And then we'll get a lot of the $1 million Bitcoin again. Bitcoin going to the moon. Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. That's what we'll see. We won't see that again until back over here. So until then, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We had that bearish divergence, had that lower high. Now we would love to see the bullish divergence followed by a higher low breakout after that. That would be amazing. Now let's keep going. We got some exciting stuff on the altcoins, possible developments. I posted in the Twitter X app. I'm going to post a bunch of charts on it, or the ones that I see that could be next in the Discord as well today with all the details. So stay tuned. And oh, by the way, go over there and subscribe to the free newsletter. Crypto Stu is helping me out over there. I was only able to get out like one newsletter per week, time permitting. It's just a lot, right? It's a lot. Stu's helping me pump them out daily, right? He's pumping them out daily. So definitely go subscribe over to the newsletter over there. That'd be awesome. That'd be helpful. Let Stu and myself know that you love it. You love the daily updates, stuff like that. Like pumping them out 14 hours ago, yesterday, let's see, 23rd, 22nd, 21st, 18th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, all the way down, right? So definitely go over there. In my personal opinion, I'm a little biased. I think he's doing a great job helping me out over there. So go subscribe over there for free. It is free, and help me, help you, help me. So that'd be great. Let's get back to the charts here. Let's get rid of that. Get back to the charts. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go over to Ethereum. Still right around target box 4, right? Target box 4 was breaking down, had another sell signal, another lower high, right? Daily candle close below here. Most likely 29.80 puts in a lower low and confirms the lower high, right? Solana still hovering around target 4. This was not the lower low. You got a candle close over here. You got a new low over there, right? A new low. Chainlink still below the 200-week moving average. Chainlink still right around target 4. Near still hovering around target 3. Maybe it'll possibly put in a higher low without taking out the low over here. Did spike below target 4, right? So that's near. And we'll see that next possible buy the dip scenario, if it'll find support or not. DOT is starting to look interesting, though. DOT could be leading the way. DOT is looking interesting. Here's why. Not because it's up 0.45%, right? Here's why. So far, from wick to wick, it's a 52% correction, right? Many hoped that they had bought at $6.95 over here. When we were talking about the breakouts, when price was pumping all the way up to $11.90, many people were feeling FOMO. Many people were hoping to buy back here like we did, sub $5. The last buy signal was $3.90, pumped all the way up, right? Since then, price came all the way back down to $5.70, right? So for the next possible buy the dip scenario, yes, it's not as good as it was when we bought down here. But as of right now, it's better than we bought back here at $6.95, right? So $6.95 was the last buy signal. It's possible the next buy signal will be up around a similar point of price. So here's your chance, right? Here's your chance. DOT. The last buy signal was $6. What was it? $6. Just call it 95 cents, right? It's currently at $6.46, 47 cents. And by the time it gets back above the trailing dots, the downward trend line, all that stuff could be back up above $7. And if we flip down to, we're going to jump back and forth here a little bit, DOT versus BTC. So this is the chart that I posted earlier. DOT versus BTC. You have a pending buy signal on DOT. So if Bitcoin continues to go through correction, maybe it's done. Maybe it's done correction. Maybe it doesn't hit target 4. But what if Bitcoin continues to correct? DOT is starting to find bottom and then starts to break out here. Of course, I've got the second trend line with this bigger arrow over here like this because, it could play out something similar to Ethereum, which we'll take a look at next. Come back up, put in another higher low, and then come out like that, right? So could even go lower here again, similar to Ethereum, put in that higher low, and then make its move to the upside. Let's see if there's any bullish divergence. Nope, no bullish divergence. But so a higher low is the higher probability. And so there is a pending buy signal on DOT versus Bitcoin dominance. Could pump up, could come all the way back down, saying that it could take some time to play out. And then by the end of May, June, could be really pumping hard over there on DOT. It's possible. It's possible. We don't have a magic crystal ball. Could be another one of these, right? So we will see. I don't think it is. I think it plays out more like this, but it's too early to say. Maybe it's something more like that. Let's see. Let's throw in for fun. Let's do bars pattern, buy, and just throw this out like this. Oh, oh, that lines up nicely. I didn't even know that. I hadn't even tried it yet, right? So let's see. Buys, I mean, not that nicely, but that's the idea, right? That's the idea. So let's see if you move this out like this. Yeah, I mean, maybe something like that, right? Kind of just adjust it to whatever you want it to be, right? Hey, it's your chart. So maybe it's something like that, right? Or similar. So that's kind of the idea, where the idea overall is whether it's like this or like that, right? Is pumps up, comes down, puts in a higher low, and then makes its move to the upside. So a very similar idea. Pumps up, higher low, and then continues to the upside. So that's what we're kind of watching over there on DOT versus BTC. That's how I think it would kind of play out again. So it's already played out like that in the past. Javier, good morning, my man. Javier, good morning. I thought I was late to the party at 2 minutes late. Are you 17 minutes late, Javier? Usually you're early. Usually you're early. SBUX will potentially close the lowest RSI ever. You want me to chart it? You want me to take a look at it? Is that based off the daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart? Is that Starbucks? I can't remember. Yeah, so pending buy signal and DOT. So that's one thing I want to talk about. We're going to flip back to Ethereum, right? So Ethereum hasn't found bottom yet. However, Ethereum is at a key target area and could find bottom at the fourth target, right? We don't know if it will or not. It's not a guarantee. So keep that in mind. That's Ethereum. Now we go all the way back down to Ethereum versus BTC. Another chart that I posted was Ethereum versus Bitcoin dominance daily chart has a pending buy signal. We drew this out on a couple weeks ago on the live stream that it could possibly come back above here. I think there is bullish divergence. Yeah, bullish divergence. You can see the RSI 2.0 has bullish divergence followed by a higher low. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about for DOT versus BTC. Didn't play out exactly the way I drew it, obviously. But after bullish divergence, we're talking about pump up, put in a higher low, and then come back out like that. So however it plays out, right? Pump up. So I guess you can move this over like this, right? Or you could just redraw it, right? But I just wanted to leave that on there. So after the bullish divergence, right? That's awesome. I love seeing the bullish divergence. Then we get that higher low on Ethereum versus Bitcoin, right? Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So the bullish divergence, higher low, breaking out of this more aggressive downward trend line. That's why we have the arrow there. And then you can move the double arrow over there. We got the double arrow over there. There we go. Now we're having fun. Starbucks, yeah, and it's daily. Not really looking to chart it, just saying. Okay. All right. Well, you've piqued my interest, to say the least, Javier. And if you start talking about RSI in the charts, then I naturally want to do it. So even if you don't want to chart it, not really, you're just saying, but now you've piqued my interest. Inquiring minds, right? So aggressive here. Let's add it. Let's add that. Let's add it. Let's add it. Let's add a third. So this is like the more aggressive single arrow. We've got the bullish divergence, got the higher low, another possible higher low over here, right? Possible another higher low, even pumped up above this second outer downward trend line, double arrow over there, pending buy signal, back above the trending dots. The trending dots have already broken out of the more aggressive downward trend line back here. So seems like Ethereum versus Bitcoin could be leading the way. Seems like DOT versus BTC could be next, right? Could be next. And of course, it could do something more like this, pump up, put in bullish divergence, kind of go through all of this. So could take some time for DOT versus BTC to play out. I'm just pointing it out right now because doesn't mean it'll play out similarly. It could play out more like this, right? So here, move this back down like that. Something like that, right? There we go. So Ethereum versus Bitcoin, is it leading the way? Is it leading the way? Actually, Near led the way. Near versus BTC led the way back here at the buy signal on Saturday, the 20th. We talked about that. We covered it. When it had that fake out on the regular price, right? It had that fake out. What else? XRP versus BTC. I posted this one as well. Pending buy signal on XRP versus Bitcoin. So you got the pending buy signal. This trend line was drawn way back here. So you got one touch point, two touch point, drawing it out. I mean, that's all I basically had. Yeah, you could probably draw more, right? You could probably draw more aggressive ones, probably something like that. Probably makes more sense, right? But so very similar idea. If you kind of draw this out like that, very similar idea. Say if it breaks out here, comes back down, puts in that higher low, and then comes out like that, right? So that would be your higher probability over here. I don't know if there's bullish divergence or not. There is bullish divergence. There's a lot of bullish divergence. There's been bullish divergence since going back to February 14th. So bullish divergence on XRP versus Bitcoin dominance. Now you've got a possible higher low over here with a pending buy signal on XRP. This could be the higher low over here. Doesn't mean it won't put in another higher low, similar to Ethereum. But there was bullish divergence. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. There we go. Bullish divergence, right? Higher low. Woo-wee. Dang, I love those setups. Yep. I already looked at that. So bullish divergence followed by a possible higher low, followed by breakout of the downward trend line, followed by a pending buy signal, followed by. So XRP versus Bitcoin. Let's look at the regular chart. So just means for right now, based off of the regular chart, that Bitcoin could continue to correct down to the fourth target, whereas some of these altcoins have already smashed through four targets to the downside, and some of them hit five targets or went even lower. And at the bottom could be in on the altcoins. So that's my take on it. Not financial advice. Do your own thing. NASDAQ. Oh, hold on. Oof. I love that. I love that GIF. That GIF where it's like, oof, or that meme. Four targets hit to the downside on MicroStrategy. We talked about it on the monthly chart. People are buying at the wicks over here. People are buying above $1,800, $1,900, $2,000 when I posted that up here. It's not my strategy. Could have gone higher. Could it still go higher? It's possible, but it's currently down like 50% since then, right? So the point was buy low, sell into the FOMO. Buy low, sell into the FOMO. Buy low, sell into the bearish divergence. Buy low over here and sell into price rolling over, right? So doesn't mean it couldn't be another buy the dip scenario and continue higher over there. But as of right now, it's back down to target 4. We don't know if it's going to find support or not. Too early to say. It possibly could. Still in this overall downward trend. And then, of course, you get the 200-week moving average way down here at 455-ish. And then you got all those, you got 4 tiny gaps all the way down. We don't know if they're going to get filled or not. So we will see, but still bearish on the daily chart. Let's look at the weekly chart. It was getting overbought. There was a reverse candle, and then there's not even a sell signal yet. RSI sell signal back here on 2 weeks ago. Pending MACD bearish crossover. It doesn't look like it's done yet, right? Could be a while. Could be a while. Oof, could be a while. We don't know. We don't know. NASDAQ was kind of playing around with it over here, you know, just like my I didn't like try to Elliott wave it or anything like that, but just kind of like eyeball test of a potential Elliott wave scenario, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, wave 5, right? ABC, and then back down, right? Who knows? I don't Elliott wave for a reason. I think it's more of like chart patterns where it works out in the correct direction probably 50% of the time, and then actual price points probably 30 to 35% of the time. I don't have any real data on it. It's my own eyeball test over the years. But it does work as ideas, and sometimes it does work out pretty good. So we will see if it puts in like a possible 5th wave down. Again, I don't Elliott wave, so I'm not an Elliott wave expert. And even the Elliott wave experts are wrong most of the time, right? I've seen them. Or they move the goalposts, right? They move the goalposts. So anyways, what if there was a target 5 where it's front run my target 3, does like some sort of ABC correction, and then comes all the way back down, hits target 3 over here on the NASDAQ, maybe even lower over there. It's possible. It's possible. Could take some time to play out. Trap some more bulls over here. Unless the bull run continues upward. So we will see. We will see. Natural gas could be, there's a gap down here at 167 to be aware of. Got a gap over here. This gap down here was filled, right? And you still have this gap up here at $2.43. SQQQ is the inverse of the QQQs, which is the NASDAQ ETF, right? And it's still bullish, right? Had that one sell signal on Monday, and here we are, flipped right back around, back above the trending dots, buy signal back over here. SQQQ has hit one target so far to the upside. This could be the higher low, right? Another higher low. Not good for the NASDAQ, right? The inverse. SP 500, similar thoughts to what we already covered. Dow Jones has already hit 2 targets, right? It's already hit 2 targets. And Russell 2000 almost hit 3 targets. US 10-year yield still holding above target 4. That's why we had that arrow for. We don't know if it will continue to make a move higher. Could consolidate, retest this trend line, and then continue upward. So we don't know. US 10-year yields as of right now still above the trading dots, still bullish. The dollar still bullish on the daily, weekly, and monthly. The VIX has a pending buy signal. This could be a higher low. Gold has hit 1 target to the downside so far, below the trending dots. Silver, similar thoughts. Posted this one earlier, Bitcoin dominance. And that's what prompted me to go look at the DOT versus BTC, the XRP versus BTC, the ETH versus BTC, near versus BTC, all that, all that. Dallas White, loving all these bloods in the streets. Ooh, ooh. Are you shorting? Are you still shorting? I thought, were you short Amazon? I can't remember. Yes, you were short Amazon. Are you still shorting Amazon? I haven't looked at it. Amazon seemed like a good short setup, right? You were talking about, and you hit me in the Discord private message over here, Dallas, uh, that you're in a short, or yeah, I think you took puts, right? You bought puts on options back here. Are you still in that short, or did you get out? And if so, are you back in it, right? Let us know in the comments. Oh, awesome. Awesome. So you must have made profits then, right? Or what day did you take profits? Because with time decay, if it was on April 29th, you might not have made too much money, right? If any at all, even if it was in the money, with time decay, you might not have made any money here. If it was on Friday the 26th, you probably made money. And then, of course, if you close out anywhere in this area over here, you definitely made money. So just curious, just curious. You don't have to tell us. So bearish divergence, possible lower high right here, right? Possible lower high. You still have this gap down here at 159. So great job, by the way. Great job, by the way. Microsoft kind of was just playing around, just drawing out like lower highs and lower lows, right? On Microsoft. Tesla pumped all the way up, short squeeze all the way from the 138.83 low all the way up to 198. What a short squeeze that was in a matter of, what was that, four trading days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days. That's crazy. Okay. Got it. So were you profitable in that first one? Or what day did you get out? I'm just curious. What else? And are the puts more expensive now, right? Are they more expensive? They're probably more expensive now. So probably be less profitable now versus holding. I don't know. I can't remember how long of your time decay was on the put. 1 month put now. Okay, got it. All right, let's keep going. Tesla gap down here, right? There's so many gaps over here. I had a short term. Oh, got it. That makes sense. Nice. Okay, good job. Hey, $1,000 profit that covers your entire subscription for the next year. Hopefully, you're sticking around. Just kidding. There you go. And by the way, I don't teach options. So great job. I don't teach options. I don't have any courses on options whatsoever. It's a whole other animal, and I'm not going to. I have no plans to. Have zero thoughts that I want to do options coaching over there. No way. So great job. $1,000 profit. Love it. Apple. So bullish divergence, I'm assuming, possible higher low, right? We'll see. Maybe there's a correction. Hold on. I hit end. Hopefully that doesn't do anything. Let me clean this up a little bit. Let's take a look. I was drawing probably yesterday. So yeah. Let's look at. We got bullish divergence. Yep, bullish divergence, right? Indicators even picking up over here. Another RSI buy signal over here, and then a pending buy signal as well. MACD bullish crossover, all that stuff. So it is possible that Apple is finding support and could get some sort of a retracement in the near future. So we'll see how it plays out. Pending buy signal, still below this downward trend line. Here, let's redraw this. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. So bullish divergence, possible higher low, could see a retracement back up, right? We don't know if it's going to make a new all-time high, but a retracement could be in at least. Google, not much really. Can't really do nothing about a short squeeze, right? Price just short squeezes up and then just goes straight up right there. So not much really to chart on that. Bitcoin, coin. What else? Oh, ooh. Yeah, we covered NVIDIA. Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. Sell signal, pending sell signal, right? Pending sell signal. ANF could be putting that lower high, but could be. See, I think this in my own mind, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I don't know if that's Elliott wave or not, but then in my mind, it's like A, B, C correction, and then who knows if it comes back down, right? So that's kind of the way I look at it. I'm not just as like an idea. Obviously, I don't Elliott wave, but could be possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably get killed in the comments from the Elliott waivers out there. Don't care. Don't care. Could be the ABC. Boom. All right. So that's ANF. Could be putting in another lower high over here. And we will see. Put in a lower low over here, right? HUT up 1.4% today. Could be putting in higher lows. We got the big arrow out over here, right? Could take some time to play out. That's what we've been talking about. We got another more aggressive downward trend line over here. We will see. Hive still hasn't found bottom yet, right? Still hasn't found bottom yet. Goodness. We're gonna have to move these. We're gonna have to move these targets. MIGI. We have to recalculate the targets. Is this the low over here? Is this going to be a higher low? Too early to say. Only hit one target so far. If this is the low from April 16th, then these targets are still valid, right? Bitfarm, was this the low on April 16th? Is this going to be a higher low? We don't know. CLSK, was this a low over here, or is there more to be had because there's a gap down here? We don't know. We don't know. Marathon Digital, was this the low back here on April 16th? Is this going to be a higher low? I don't know. I don't know. If so, these targets are still valid. Riot was the low back here on April 17th. We don't know. We don't know. We're 40 minutes in. Let's go back here and double check your guys' work, and we'll double check how many likes. We have 9 likes. One of them is me. Oh my goodness. Come on. We got 663 Twitter X app viewers, and we've got about 20 YouTube viewers. We only have 9 likes. That's crazy. Come on. Help me, help you, help me. Let's get going. Let's get up to 50. That would be awesome. If we go up to 50, then we will get in to an hour plus, flip the hat on backwards and get crazy, right? And get crazy. So until then, we will not. We will keep it around 40, 50 minutes. So let's keep going. We're going to make it. Similar thoughts. April 16th. Is this going to be a higher low? Wolf. Is that the higher low? Is that a higher low? Is this going to be a higher low? We don't know. Iris Energy. Is that going to be a double wick bottom over there, right? Double wick bottom. Let's put that over here like that. We don't know. Possible. It's possible. Cypher Mining. Was that the low over here on April 16th? We don't know. It's possible. Possible puts in a slightly higher low over here. What else? PayPal. Still currently bullish on the daily chart. Could be coming back to retest trailing dots. Maybe puts in another higher low. Continues upward march, right? Building the staircase to gap heaven, right? Gap heaven. So if you got building that staircase, kind of, right? Is that staircase? I don't know. I'd probably have to go like to build a staircase, right? I don't know. I don't know how you build a staircase. There you go. So we'll go like that. But it's taking the stairs up, right? Versus the elevator, obviously. Let's go like that. So you still got that gap up over there that has not been filled since August 2023. Anything else? Ooh, Tilray was up 40% yesterday. Now it's down 18%, right? So up. It was just a quick short squeeze, possibly filled that gap up over here and then break all the way back down. If it puts in a higher low, that could get interesting, but it's not really. I'm not really paying too much attention to it. So what else? What else? What else? What else? Rivian kind of drew this out. Could take some time to play out. So you Rivian lovers out there, let's see. That's kind of how possibly I could see it, right? Possibly could see it like that, right? It's possible. It's possible. Is this bullish divergence? I'm gonna guess this is bullish divergence, right? And is this gonna start to be a higher low over here, right? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Bullish divergence over here, followed by a higher low, followed by an RSI buy signal. Oh, by the way, there was another bullish MACD crossover over there. So is Rivian about to have a buy signal in the near future? It's possible. It's up 3% today. Could Rivian put in a buy signal, get rejected at the downward trend line that was drawn out from December 28th and extended all the way down, puts in another additional higher low like that? Oh, magic. What happened? Magic. uh possibly. Uh yeah, we covered it, Matthew. We covered it in the beginning. We covered it after Bitcoin. We covered DOT. We covered DOT versus BTC. Yep, we covered it. We covered it. What's it doing now? Anything? 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 It was up 0.4% when we covered it. It's up 0.5%. So yeah, we covered it. This is Rivian. So for you Rivian lovers out there, is the bottom in possible? After bullish divergence, was that a higher low? Looks like it. Will there be a buy signal in the near future? Possible. Could it play out similar to this where it pumps up, gets rejected, comes back down, puts in a higher low, and then starts to break out end of May? Seems like it's possible, right? Will it get in a big retracement back over here? We don't know. Could it at least fill this gap over here, right? And go through a longer term bottoming phase, right? So could we do that? Could we see that? It's possible. So you got that gap over there. You got another gap way up here. Could it do a short squeeze similar to Tesla and fill some of these gaps, right? So those are the gaps, and be mindful of those gaps, right? It's possible, and so we'll see how it plays out. That's Rivian. What else? What else? What else? SoFi, I haven't looked at that in a while. LTCN, haven't looked at that one in a while. Tesla John's not on here. So yeah, probably right around target 4. ETH, Grayscale Ethereum Trust, still trying to find bottom over there. Ooh, wow. What a move that was. What a retracement. So from there to there, 80%, and then probably 50, 60% down, 44% down. Oof. Better home and finance. Oh, brutal. Brutal. That's called the bear market with a pump. Oh my goodness. Better home. Holy moly, guacamole. Wow. That was a pump and dump, right? Pumped up for like 3 weeks, all the way to $63. And now it's at 39 cents. Will this company even survive? Better Home and Finance? That is brutal. Holy moly, guacamole. That's a weekly chart. That's insane weekly chart. So can't do much with that on this indicator, right? Just gaps up $17 from $10, and then in a 1 week it pumped up to $63, and then it is a bear market ever since. That's called manipulation, right? That's called manipulation. So pump and dump, and then all the way back down to below 40 cents. That is insane. What else? What else? Shop. I haven't seen that one in a while. Still sell signal, right? Still waiting for that next possible buy the dip scenario. Is that an old filled gap? I don't know. Still trending downward. What else? Ooh, remember when there's a weekly chart. Oh, Shop, by the way, that was a weekly chart of Shop. Remember the ETFs inflows? And that's all we heard about. It's up only from here, right? It's up only from here. And you know, inflow, and it'll never go down, right? 10,000 inflows per day. Not really hearing about that now, right? But that's how it is what it is. So let's see. Gap. So had bearish divergence over here. There's not much chart history, right? We're gonna have to stay on the daily chart. Bearish divergence looks identical to Bitcoin, right? Lower highs, lower high, coming back down. Got this gap over here. What is it? What percentage is that? Let's see. What percentage is that? Let's get over here. So from over here, $73. This is that would be 25%. If it came all the way back down, that's 38%. I don't know if it'll go that low or not. It's possible. We will see. ARK, 21 shares, Bitcoin ETF. They all probably look very similar, right? Yeah, gaps all the way down. Gaps. Right, they all look identical. Bearish divergence. Gaps. They all look identical. So whoever's trading these, the big players, they're doing it all at the same time. So DeFi, title, commodities, trusts, hashtag, gaps down here as well. So what else? Anything else that jumps out at us? We're at 50 minutes. I think we're gonna call it. I think we will call it. Getting a bounce over here. Uh-oh. NYCB. That was a massive drop. Is it going to get a dead cat bounce over here? Right. So we got NYCB at $14, went down 88%, right? 80%. Bullish divergence on the daily chart and pending buy signal. And could it be getting a dead cat bounce over here? There's a gap. There's a massive gap over here. And oh, that was terrible. No, that's right. So back above the 200-week moving average, possibly. You get the 200-week moving average at $10. That'd be a massive dead cat bounce gap fill, right? 190%. Who knows if it does or not? But bullish divergence followed by possible higher low, followed by a pending buy signal over there on New York Community Bank Corp. Woo! All right, let's do one more check over here, and if we got 50 likes, we'll go crazy. One Boyle, yeah, and we're gonna call it one because we don't have 50 likes, right? We don't have 50 likes. We don't even have close to 50 likes. We don't even have any more likes since the last 10 minutes ago. So with that, I think we're gonna call it because we're not getting that many likes with 754 viewers, right? Total. So with that, we will call it. Thank you for all of your support. Thanks for the ones who did smash the like button. Thanks for the ones who did comment. Thanks for the ones who did subscribe. We appreciate all of you who support me and help me. And we will continue to sniper the markets together. And we will see you tomorrow on the next live stream, bright and early over there. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day.